Good evening students, let's continue with the digital electronics. In the last class we have discussed basics introduction to digital electronics and what is a digital signal and what is a analog signal we have studied, and what are the importance of digital technology and also limitation of digital technology we studied, right. Today we will look into the binary representation. As we discussed, the variable quantities can be represented in two forms. One is in a analog form and another is a digital form. That means analog signal and digital signal. Digital signal is nothing but which is having two possible states, that is nothing but the binary states. Binary representation in the sense the digital circuits involves circuits which deals with the signals which is having two possible states, that is 0 and 1. The binary signal looks like again a digital signal. The binary signal which is having two possible states 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. That means electronic circuits obviously represents the parameters like voltage or current. If we take a voltage for 0, it is called as low state and the voltage is 0 volt. If you take 1, that is high state and the voltage is 5 volts. Okay, you have to remember this. For 0 state or the low state in the sense 0 volts, high state or 1 means that is 5 volts. Okay. See, these digital circuits uses two types of logic. They follow logic to decide the output states. In that there are two types of logic, positive logic and negative logic. Positive logic and negative logic. In positive logic, if the 0 state or low state is represented by lower voltage levels, and high state or 1 is represented by higher voltage levels, then this type of logic is called as positive logic. Okay, this type of logic is called a positive logic. For example, if the digital system wants to represent 1011, what it will do? For 1, 0, 1, 1. These are the time intervals. In this duration, this logic circuit's state is at 1, 0, 1 and 1. If this is the case, 1011 is represented by high, low, high and high. That means 1 is represented as a higher voltage level and 0 is represented as a lower voltage level, and this type of logic is called a positive logic. If it is a reverse case, for some circuits they use negative logic. In that case, the 0 or the low state is represented by higher voltage levels. In negative logic, this is for positive logic. In negative logic, 0 or low state is represented by higher voltage levels. 1 or high state is represented by lower voltage levels. Then it is said to be negative logic. The same example 1011 can be represented using negative logic in the sense one zero one one. That means higher voltage levels are represented for 0 and low level. That is negative logic. But this negative logic is rarely used, but the positive logic is widely used in the digital circuits. Next is number system. Number system is nothing but a mathematical system. Number system is a mathematical system with base n, where n is total number of distinct symbols used in that system. Distinct symbols in the system, in the number system. That means you are familiar with the decimal number system. In decimal number system, there are 10 different symbols we are using. 10, the value of n is equal to 10 here. From 0 to 9, there are 10 different symbols it uses to represent the any number in a decimal number system, and which is very familiar to us because we are using it in day-to-day basis. And along with decimal number system, we have to learn binary number system and hexadecimal number system. And what is the need of learning these number systems is because decimal number is very familiar to us, but it is very difficult and not convenient to establish a circuit, digital circuits which is to be operated at 10 different levels, because decimal number uses 10 different symbols to represent the number, right. So, we have to design a system which works with a 10 different states, which is difficult. On the other hand, the binary number system which uses only 2 different symbols, that is 0 and 1. So, it is very easy to establish a accurate circuit, electronic circuit using binary number system. That means which uses binary numbers, which uses only 2 symbols to express the value of the signal. So, therefore, we need to learn different types of number system. Almost all digital circuits, your computer, your smartphone, whatever you are using digital devices, digital circuits which will operate on binary number system. Their language itself is binary. You might have heard in your computer class or in high school, computer language is nothing but series of ones and zeros, 1 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 0. That's a language of the computer. Language is nothing but that we cannot understand, that we cannot read like that only. Okay, that uses only computer knows only 0 and 1. Okay, and hexadecimal number system is which uses 16 different distinct symbols from 0 to 9 from decimal, and A, B, C, D, E and F. It uses 0 to 9 10 symbols plus A, B, C, D, E, F are the symbols associated with all this 0 and 0 to 9 symbols. Total 16 distinct symbols to represent the number. So what is the need of using hexadecimal number system? Because it uses more symbols to represent the number. We can represent larger binary numbers more concisely using hexadecimal number system. This, if you want to see this hexadecimal number system, you should go for that MAC address in some hardware. MAC address that will look like something like that. You can see in the computer status computer monitor in the right side corner, in the bottom corner you can see two monitor symbol. There if you go, you can get the IP address and as well as MAC address. You can see that hardware address. Okay, so this hexadecimal number system is used to represent the larger binary numbers in a very more concise way. Okay, so we need to learn. We have already know the decimal number system. Along with that, we have to learn binary and hexadecimal number systems. Okay. In decimal number system, any number. So, before going to number system, we need to know place value. Place value or weight. It's each position in a number has definite value. Each position in a number has a definite value, that is called as place value. For example, you know in decimal number system 83835 is the number, means place value of 3 is what? 30, right? 10 or you need 10, 100, bidi hattu nuru, however you read it. So it has got, each digit has got its place value, and the place value is represented using the base or radix. Base or radix, nothing but number of symbols used in the number system. Number of symbols used in the number system. That means in decimal number system the 10 is the base. In binary number system it uses 2 different symbols, so 2 is the base. In hexadecimal number system it uses 16 different symbols, then the base is 16. Okay. First we will go to decimal number system. You got to know what is place value. It's a very basic concept that you have already read in decimal number system. In decimal number system, any number in a decimal number system can be represented using 10 different symbols from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. In decimal number system, It uses the symbols 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 9, and each digit in a decimal number system is equal to the product of the digit and the place value, right? Product of the digit or place value or positional value of that digit. That means if you have the place value representation of decimal number system, ten power 0, 10 power 1, 10 power 2, 10 power 3, etc. 10 power n minus 1. In between that there is a decimal point, 10 power minus 1, 10 power minus 2, 10 power minus m I will take, and this is called the decimal point. In generally it is called as radix point or base point. Decimal point, radix point or decimal point is one which separates the fractional part and the integer part, right? That you people already know, and this is called MSB, most significant bit, most significant digit, MSD. And here it's a least significant digit. One is most significant bit and another one is least significant digit. That is the rightmost digit which is having a lowest place value, that is called as least significant digit. The leftmost bit which is having a highest place value, that is called as most significant digit. For example, if you want to represent any decimal number, that is 548.27 is represented. Usually it will be base 10 number, because it is very familiar and it is a reference to any number system. Will not put this 10, it is understood. Any decimal number if you write, that will be having the base 10 only. Usually we will not write it, but here to distinguish from the other number system we will write it as a base 10. It is represented 5 into 10 to the power of 2. After 5 we have 2 digits, so 10 to the power of 2, 4 into 10 to the power of 1, 8 into 10 to the power of 0 plus 2 into 10 to the power of minus 1, 7 into 10 to the power of minus 2 it is. This is the way we represent the decimal numbers using the product of the digit and the place value of that digit. Okay. In the same way, you people were very familiar with the decimal number system. In the binary number system, which uses two different symbols, that is 0 and 1, to represent any number. It uses two symbols, only two symbols, 0 and 1. Again, a binary digit is a product of the bit, the product of the bit and its place value. So here the positional values of binary number system 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, etc. 2 power n minus 1, and it is a binary point here. In case of binary number system, it's a binary point. 2 power minus 1, 2 power minus 2, 2 power minus m I will take, and the MSB, it is called as MSB, that is most significant bit. In decimal number system, we call each symbol in the number that is digit. Here bit we will call. Most significant bit are MSB and least significant bit are LSB. That means rightmost bit which is having a lowest place value is LSB, leftmost bit which is having a highest place value, that is called MSB. Okay. In binary number system, if you want to represent any number, something 101.01, you have to read it like, you should not read it as 101.01, you should use 101, not 101. It is not the 100 here, right? In decimal number system, it is 10 power 0, 10 power 1, 10 power 2, 100 it will be, but in case of binary number system, you should use like 101.01, you should read like that only. It is, position value of this is 2 power 1 into 2 power 2, that is 4, 0 into 2 power 1, 1 into 2 power 0, 0 into 2 power minus 1 plus 1 into 2 power minus 2. This is how we represent the numbers in the binary number system with base 2. In case of decimal, base will be 10. So, positional weight will be here 100, here it is 4. Okay. In binary number system, because it's a new to us, we have to remember some terms, that is bit. BIT, bit is defined as a binary digit. Binary digit is called a bit. Binary digit is called bit. There may be a question, what is bit? You should represent binary digit is called a bit. That means this is one bit, this is one more bit. These are digits we will call in decimal number system, here it is bit. Okay. And byte, you might have heard, gigabyte, terabyte, 1 GB, 2 GB, you might have heard. Byte in the sense, group of 8 bits is nothing but byte. Group of 8 bits is nothing but byte. In between this, we have a nibble, which is called as nibble, that means nothing but group of 4 bits is called a nibble. Group of 4 bits is called a nibble. That means a nibble will be 1011 or 1101 or 1111, these are all nibbles. One byte in the sense 10110111, any example you can take, it will be having 8 bits, group of 8 bits is nothing but a byte. In the examination, there may be a 1 mark questions, what is bit or what is byte, what is nibble, or explain the terms byte, bit, nibble, anything. Should write the definition. So, almost all digital circuits uses binary number system. So, only we are learning it. Your mobile phone, you are using smartphone, or your computer memory, you might have heard memory, which is used to store the information. Used to store the information. right? Your examples of RAM, types of memory you might have heard: RAM, ROM, EEPROM, anything. These are all the memories. You might have heard it. I guess you people, while purchasing a mobile, you will use a 32-bit RAM, 32 GB RAM, right? 32 GB ROM and 4 GB RAM, something like that. We will be speaking about the specifications of memory, memory representation, how it will be. If it is it usually memory is represents using bytes. If it is 1 kilobyte, in the sense 2 to the power of 10 it is. 1 kilobyte in the sense 1024 bytes. 1 megabyte memory, 1 MB, 2 MB, 354 MB you will call. That means 2 power 20, that is 2048 bytes. Okay. 1 gigabyte memory, in the sense 2 power 30, that is 4096 bytes. 4096 bytes. And 1 terabyte is equal to 10 to the power of 40. Okay. So, these are all the memory representations that is used in the digital circuits. Okay. 2 power 20 in the sense calculate it. 2 power 20 you calculate it and write it. 2 power 10 into plus 10. Two power 10 in the sense 1024. 2 power 11 only 2048 I guess, into 2. Okay, 2 power 11 is 2048, but 2 power 20 is something different. 2 power 20 was something different, calculate it. 2 power 10 is 1024 and 2 power 20 is 1024 into 1024 it will be. Okay. You know mathematical induction, also theory of indices, calculate it and write it. Okay. And the next one is, I guess the time up. The last one is, we will complete it. The last one in the number system, that is hexadecimal number system. Which uses 16 different symbols, 16 different symbols, that is 0 to 9 and A, B, C, D, E and F. A represents 11 and B is 12, C is 13, sorry, A represents 10, B is 11, C is 12, D is 13 and E is 14 and F is 15. Okay. But we represent these numbers in the alphabets using A, B, C, D, E and F. In hexadecimal number system, the positional value system will be 16 power 0, 16 power 1, 16 power 2, 16 power 3, etc. 16 power n minus 1 and 16 power minus 2, etc. 16 power minus m. If any number, if you take 3BC point A1 3 into 16 power 2, B into 16 power 1, C into 16 power 0 plus A into 16 power minus 1, 1 into 16 power minus 2. Here 3 into 16 power 2 you have to calculate. B in the sense 11 into 16 power 1, C in the sense 12 into 16 power 0, that is 1. A is 10 into 16 power minus 1. While calculating, we use the values for this A, B, C, D, E and F. Okay. If we use 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 only, it is difficult to represent a number. So, they have used A to F as 6 extra symbols in hexadecimal number system. So, representation of decimal, hexadecimal and binary number. Decimal number, hexadecimal number, and a binary number. Corresponding binary number 0, it is 0 only, it is 0, 0, 0, 0. We use 4 bits, that is nibble for representation 1, it is 1 only. Here it is 0, 0, 0, 1. It is 2 in the sense, it is 2 only. 0, 0, 1, 0 it will be. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. Here for 3 it is 0, 0, 1, 1. 4 it is 0, 1, 0, 0. For 5 it is 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. For 6 it is, for 7, for 8 it is 1, 0, 0, 0. For 9, okay. Here in decimal 10, 11, 12, 13, it is A, B, C, D. I guess it's not visible. Up to this you copy it. After that I will write here. For 10 it is, in hexadecimal it is A, in binary it is 1010. For 11 in hexadecimal B, and in binary 01011. And 12 C 1100, and for 13 it is D 1101. For 14 it is E 1110, and for 15 it is F 1111. Using 4 bits maximum we can represent up to 15 in decimal. Up to 15 we can represent using 4 bits in binary. Right? This is a table you should remember. It's a representing of decimal, binary and hexadecimal numbers. Tomorrow in the next class or tomorrow's class we will study of conversion from each number system to another. That means conversion from decimal to binary, conversion from decimal to hexadecimal. That we will look into in the next class. Okay. Any doubts? Any doubts in today's class? Please text me. See you in the next class. Thank you.